Hello everybody, welcome back to POW Science Experiments. My name is Mr. Miles. I will once again be your POW Science scientist. So we are at my desk again. That's because it's a bit wet outside, so I didn't want to do an outside video, and I still can't get into my basement studio. However, that's hopefully going to change soon, so perhaps next week you'll see me somewhere a little more exciting. Speaking of being able to go back places, POW Science itself is opening up again on June 1st. Hooray! Let's get started with today's subject, shall we? We're going to talk about some botany today. We did botany a few weeks ago. We learned some plant classification terms. And today we're going to learn another type of plant classification, but it's one that you probably think you already know, but you might not know the whole story. What I'm talking about is the difference between fruits and vegetables. So usually we learn the culinary definition of fruit and vegetables, and that just means that we learn what fruits and vegetables are as far as food, as far as their taste. So fruits are usually plant-based foods that are sweet, so things like berries, melons, apples, and things that are vegetables are plant-based foods that are not so sweet. So things like peppers, things like potatoes, things like lettuce, things like spinach. But this isn't the whole story as far as the scientific botanical definition of fruit and vegetable. So botanically, a fruit is the part of a plant that contains its seeds. So a great example of a botanical fruit is an apple, which is also a culinary fruit. So we all know that an apple has seeds, and so an apple is a fruit. So the reason that plants make fruits is to help spread their seeds around, because a fruit is delicious and entices animals to eat it. And then when they eat it, they move the seeds around. And that's an important thing for a plant to do, because unlike a person, you can't just get up and move to a new neighborhood if you're a plant. So the botanical definition of a vegetable is pretty straightforward. A vegetable is just any other part of a plant that you can eat that doesn't have seeds. So a good example of that would be a sweet potato. So a sweet potato is a root. So it definitely doesn't have any seeds, and it's still delicious, and we can still eat it. So it makes it a vegetable. So now I have a little game I would like us to play. So we're going to throw some pictures up on the screen, and what I want you to do is between each pair of plant foods, I want you to try to guess which one is the fruit and which one is the vegetable. And some of them are going to be really easy, but some of them might not be as easy. So I hope you're paying attention. So let's get started with our first question. If you said that a cucumber was a fruit and broccoli was a vegetable, then you got it right. So this is a really good example of how culinary fruits and vegetables don't always match up with botanical fruits and vegetables. Because in the food world, cucumber is a vegetable. Yeah, it tastes like a vegetable. But in the botanical world, it's technically a fruit because it comes from a flower and it contains the seeds of the cucumber plant. If you said that a carrot was a vegetable and a pumpkin was a fruit, then you got it exactly right. So pumpkins have seeds. We eat pumpkin seeds as a snack, or at least I do. I think they're delicious. And carrots don't have any seeds at all. Carrots are actually roots, just like the sweet potato. So even though pumpkins aren't as sweet, they're still technically a fruit in the botanical sense of the word. If you said that spinach was a vegetable and that an eggplant was a fruit, then you got it right. So spinach is a leaf, so it definitely does not have any seeds. It is the leafy part of the plant. And an eggplant does have seeds inside of it, so even though it's not sweet, it is still technically a fruit. This was an easy one. I hope you got it right. Obviously, the watermelon is the fruit in this case, and the onion is the vegetable. So watermelons are a culinary and a botanical fruit. They have seeds, so they are technically a fruit, and they are delicious and sweet, so they are a culinary fruit as well. An onion, meanwhile, is the root part of the plant, so it definitely does not have any seeds, and it is definitely not a fruit. So if you said that a pepper was a fruit and mushroom was a vegetable, then you hit the nail on the head. You got it exactly right. However, there is a slight trick question element to this because mushrooms, though we consider them vegetables in the culinary sense of the word, technically aren't actually plants at all, so I'm not sure if a botanist would call them a vegetable. But I thought I would throw them in anyway, just as a little extra surprise at the end. So that is it for our little quiz game for today. Let us know in the comments how many you got right if you would like, and also let us know if you liked it. We are still experimenting with different types of videos that we can bring to you, so if this one was popular, we will make more quiz videos. And don't forget to eat your fruits and vegetables.